Alrighty, my friends. You're going to go so you don't get spoilers. Alright. Thanks again for stopping by, Amberzak. We'll see you later. Thank God for chairs, such inspiration, keeping us safe on our voyage. That's right. Okay, so... Oh, man. I think... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think it's not even worth going to Foundation to get back where I need to go first. Since especially I have some more rooms to draft down at the front, so I'll just go out the front of the house. Chair is such an inspiration for keeping us safe on our voyage. Chair is an inspiration. He's the best streamer on Twitch. Everybody wishes they were as good a streamer as Chair. Wonder if anybody's ever made a twitch.tv/chair account. Okay, we do have a coat check that I'm gonna want to make use of. What am I going to want to save? I do have a workshop. You know, I haven't gone to the workshop since we got Morningstar, Night Shield, and the torch. I wonder if I can do anything with those. Probably not, because I've already done all the contraptions, but be interesting to check out. You missed Chair already. It's right here. Right here. Chair supports me through thick and thin. Chair has seen some things and keeps those secrets locked away for all of our sakes. Yeah. Alright. Compass plus battery. Is that the one that makes the electromagnet? Yeah. Lucky Rabbit's Foot is the one that needs the coin purse. I'm gonna hold off on making... I think I might check... What's that one? Is that the dowsing rod? No, that's the one that needs the... That's the jackhammer, and it needs the broken hammer. I think I might check this combo. There's also shovel detector. Okay, I'm gonna make shovel detector. I'm not gonna make compass plus battery pack yet. So if I get crazy lucky and find hammer and broken lever in these last couple of rooms, I'm gonna want to check the powered hammer. So if I don't get that, then I'll check the electromagnet, because the electromagnet's pretty cool. Chair's like the Samwise Gamgee of our existence. Chair's always with us in our hearts. That's right. Here's the other red safe code. 9083. All right, so I have 3 red incorrect safe codes. Oh, and here's all the bananas stuff. Yeah, I'll eat that in a second. Come back through there. I guess we could check classroom on a day when we don't have all the other classrooms available. Okay, it does start at grade 1. That's kind of what I assumed it did. I think we have all letters now. I don't think we can get any more letters based on what I saw in that room. Cool, let's let us see all of our rooms as well. Actually, we can from the conference rooms. If I do foyer, I can't do foyer. What am I talking about? Oh, we have the redraws, though. Trophy room. Library could get us the bookstore, and I'm sure we're still missing a book, but I don't have enough money for it. Yeah, just do... Ah, damn it, I don't have the gems for that either. Alright, West Wing Hall, that'll work. This will make the thing appear in there if I want to do the allowance thing. You know, let's do that. Even though I miss one room, it's fine. Oh, the car keys. Yes, I wanted to take the car keys to the garage while the door is open because I've never done that before. Okay, it's another thing to do. Sweet. Quest bedroom had car keys. I wonder if it always has car keys in there. Time to snack on fruits with salt on them. Oh my gosh, I've never had this many steps before, I don't think. 146 steps. Well, this will give me a crap ton of keys. And they'll be all in this room. Maybe not that crap ton, many, only 3. We've had this code before and didn't provide shiznizzle. Yeah, I think you're right about that. All right, pretty sure this one had a clue that wasn't that useful. Just trying to find some items. Like, if I could find a hammer and a switch in these, that'd be awesome, but I don't know if that's possible, to be honest. 6 or 0. What is this? I saved this picture. I00. Does that look like... That looks like the thing in the grotto, doesn't it? It had an I, then a space, then a 00. I wonder if this is for the castle clue. Blueprints. What was that one called? Chessboard. Castle. SIX. OR. SIX. I wonder, I'm going to write this in. I don't know if this is correct or not. X. And then 2 O's below. O. R. That's not really a word. Okay, I'm just going to put that in there as a potential thing. I don't know if that's what that's referencing or what, but... TOR is a rock or hilly peak. It is a word. Oh. Well, okay, maybe that is the right answer. And we can check the word puzzle thing. I might do that actually. I might play with that here. Before doing anything else. What was the last thing I was gonna do? I was gonna go back up in the antechamber after I pulled the switch. I'm gonna make the compass and battery pack and drop in the code check real quick before I go back out. Compass, battery pack, electromagnet. We're gonna check this. This is the guy that collects all keys and money and stuff. And if we draft the key room, we get everything for free, which is pretty crazy. All right, let's go do code check real quick. And do I do that or the what's the detector shovel? Much greater chance of finding coins and keys while digging, or do I want the one that's more likely to draw mechanical rooms? I do like mechanical rooms. Let's check the... Where is it? Powered electromagnets. Do that. All right, cool. All right, let's go open the door. And then make our way back. I don't think I'm going to be able to come through the foundation. I'm going to have to come back through the house. Because the elevator's not down, I don't think. Okay, through here. I was just thinking something earlier. I wonder if utility room plus security that turns off all the key cards and makes them unlocked. I wonder if that applies to calling the elevator. Because the elevator, you use the key card to call it. Okay, it doesn't work. So you have to actually power that, or use the key card with it powered for that to work, it looks like. All right, and let's also check. I want to check the side rooms, the inner sanctum rooms. Makes you think of that one Pink Pantherist song. Do 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 da do da do 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 do. You mean that one? I had an album when I was a kid. It was actually my dad's album of Henry Mancini music. He's the composer for that. And I loved that album. I listened to it over and over and over again. Okay, so now we can get in there. Let's see what... Oh, we have the cores. It shows on the floor which cores we have. So, we've done these first two. I've learned a little bit. We've learned that Arch Ares is yellow. Iraja is railroads in purple. That's this one. I wonder if we could do this one. You're thinking of a different song. That is a classic. It's Spectre Clouseau, yeah. So Iraja is railroads. And the color purple. What all do we need to know for these things? Where's the sample one? Blueprints, sigil, Fenari's example. We need to know the weather and the society type. But we know railroads and we know the color for this one. How do we learn about the society in the different places? Maybe the guidebook or the history book? Do I have the clues? Man, trying to remember this stuff. I feel like we probably have them somewhere. How many days have I been free and clear of the condition in my neck? Couple days. Think industry, weather, transportation, flags. We need the society type. Yeah. I know the transportation for Iraja. I know the banner color. I don't think I know the weather or the society for this one. So, I don't want to just guess. The diamond one. I'm pretty sure the key, one of the keys is in here once I do this one. So chat, help me remember, I need to be keeping an eye out for these four characteristics of Eraja, Korarika, Archaeries. No, what are the other ones? Nuance, Vera, and Morajai. Let me write those in here. Nuance, Vera, Morajai. And I have the, I'm gonna draw in their symbols since I already have the symbols, so I can keep this all in the same place. Korarika. Okay, so Nuance. Nuance is the diamond. That's a terrible diamond. I can actually just use shapes if I want, but I'm gonna draw myself. Vera is this puzzle piece. God, that's hard to draw. And Morajai is the igloo. So we have the symbols. Do I have the colors for any of these? Where's the map thing? Yes, I actually do have some colors for a couple of these too. So, Korarika is orange. Archaeries is yellow. Barrage is purple. Actually, I only have the colors for those three, I guess. So I don't have the colors for Nuance, Vera, Morajai. So I'm slowly learning stuff about these. Meow's allergies are causing a slight sore throat, not too dissimilar to what Randy experienced. Well, mine was not slight, so I hope it's not the same as what I've been experiencing. Okay, so we have a lot to learn for these guys, which is pretty cool. I just need to keep an eye out for books or wherever I can learn the other information I need for each of these places. But sorry to hear that, Meow. Hopefully you can get through it pretty quick, because it's really annoying to have to deal with painful sore throat. The worst part was every time I swallowed, it would give me like a sharp pain in my throat. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I want to look at the castle clue or not. So I don't think I can interact with that clue right now. Oh, this did come down. Huh. Okay, convenient. I guess that did work because of the key thing I have or something. I just didn't wait long enough, I guess. Oh, something I didn't dig. I never dug in this room. I guess I didn't have a shovel when I first went in this room or something. Now, which way am I going? Going down and around, right? Yes, down and around. So the south one is this one? Yes. Once I even figure out the castle clue, or if that's connected to the Baron's Baffler's clue, I wonder if that's going to tell me anything. I might spend a little time on that Baron's Baffler's clue after we see if we can figure out room 46 safe or not. Stole my gems. Never checked if there's anything in here in this room that I need. Like, no. Got our allowance token from drafting that quest bedroom, which is nice. All right, so we learned a couple things here. We learned that there is a safe in this room, and I'm pretty sure it's behind here. This is the ransom note that I think is from the old groundskeeper, whatever his name is. Secret is not as secure as you thought. We have your letters. 8 letters, 8 payments, 100 gold, instructions to follow. Is there something else we learned about this room? There's got to be something that goes... I don't know how to get... They say something about getting on top of the clock tower, so I feel like there's something with the den I need to figure out. But I feel like I've received no clues about that. Just like clicking on things right now, like... Co-Carnage apparently did. Anything outside here that gives me a clue on anything? Oh! I pick up the phone! Nothing happens. I'm clicking this. What is my hand clicking on? Apparently you can interact with the phone. Is it the desk drawer that I'm interacting and I'm just going through there? Maybe it is. I thought I was about to be able to talk on the phone. Yeah, I keep seeing the hand there. Troll. Alright, let's see if we can figure anything about this. 8 realms in 8 months. Let me find the picture of Classroom 1 globe. I mean, there's dotted lines on this. Like maybe we start at home. But I think this is home. I don't know. I feel like I don't have the clue. I don't feel like I don't have the clue for this. Where even is the 8th realm? That's my question. I feel like I don't even know where the 8th realm is. Thanks for the raid, Popolitos. 8 realms in 8 months. So I'm pretty sure... Do I even know about 8 realms? Where's that picture I just had of? Morajai, Vera, Korarika. 3. Where's the other map? World Poster 2. It's the World Poster 1 I want to pull up. Orinda Ares, Arch Ares, Nuance Araja. That's only 7. Unless 2 different names for Orinda Ares count as 2, which would be Fen Ares and Orinda Ares, which would be going back to there. I think this is about the postcards in the sigil rooms, because in one of them he was like, I'm writing this postcard from back in my office. Yeah, I think it must be that. I think we have to get all of the inner sanctum things opened first. So... Time stops when you're in this room. I wonder if that means something. Alright. It's too convenient that there's 8 sanctum keys as well. Yeah, I think that's probably right. Let's work on a puzzle here. Let's work on chess. Baron Bafflers. Let's look at this thing. I think this might have some connection with that castle clue. Do I have that castle clue pulled up somewhere? I do. So I'm gonna have these two guys pulled up here. All right, chat, let's play some word puzzling here. Each clue is a hint for two different words. The word below the long word and a second smaller word found within that word, the small word. Each letter in the small word will be included in the next clue's long word. Lastly, the first letter of each small word forms this week's solution, a member of the sixth clue. What WTF is a sanctum? It's like a stronghold or an inner special area inside a castle, a place where you can feel safe, that's protected, that maybe has some holy connotations to it. A safe space. Okay, kept behind locked doors. I wonder if I can cheese using this like 6TOR, see if any of these look like, if any of these answers look like 6 would be the answer. I don't know, I feel like I'm not gonna be able to do this. Kept behind locked doors. A 6-letter word. No, prisoner, Prison, prison, SON. This is really tough. You're really confident on the first one that the rest can go away, but you swear the first one is inmate. I think the first one is this. Each clue is a hint for two different words. The word below and a second smaller word within that word. Why would a mat be behind locked doors? A welcome mat. But that's kept in front of the door. You put a welcome mat. I guess, you know, I guess you could have a welcome mat and then I personally have a welcome mat outside my door and then a second mat inside to wipe your feet. So I guess a mat to wipe your feet inside the door. Okay, I could see that. Welcome mat will be outside, but there could be another mat inside. Okay. Each letter in the small world will be included in the next clue's long word. So M, A, and T are in here somewhere for can affect one greatly when made by someone with a strong spirit. Can affect one greatly when made by someone with a strong spirit. Maybe a vow. Or a promise. P-O-M-I-S-E. Blessing. B-L-E-S-S-I-N. Not long enough for blessing. Emotion. E-M-O-T-I-O-N. Problem with that is, even though I feel like that could work, it needs to have an M, an A, and a T in it. Each letter in the small word, so each of these letters, will be included in the next clue's long word. It needs mat. You think it's a drink? Yeah, spirit can be alcohol. What's an alcohol that has M-A-T in it? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters. Tequila. I mean, it could just be tea. T-E-A. Couldn't tea be something that's very strong? You can make very strong tea. M-A-R-T-I-N-I, a martini. And then you'd have art right there. Art. Ooh, martini. That does sound promising. M-A-R-T-I-N-I. Martini can be a strong spirit, and art can greatly affect somebody. Yeah. Nice, nice. Okay, well done, chat. Well done. I would never get these by myself. So if anybody's watching this on YouTube later, I don't care that I'm getting chat's help. It's fine. All right, the next one's got to have art in the long word. A-R-T. Makes the validity of a statement clear. 6-letter word with A-R and T in it. Vow. Promise. I need help to not break character. Yet again, I answer future YouTube comments or definitively calling him out, yes. A-R-T makes the validity of a statement clear. What is it that, like, swear? You like get sweared in when you're in front of a judge? Or maybe judgment or something. Makes the validity of a statement clear. Affirm. A-F-F-I-R-M. We need a T in it, though. Agree. A-G-R-E-E-S. Agreed. Who's the person who takes the notes in a court? Stenographer, I think is the word for that. Theorem. T-H-E-O-R. A little too long. A law. Maybe L-A-W. But I still need an R and a T. M-I-N-U-T-E. Minute. Remember, we do need A, R, and T in the long word. Ratify. R-A-T-I-F-Y. I don't think rat would be a good one, though. Assert. A-S-S-E-R-T. Oh, that could be it. You solve this puzzle and you don't remember this part, huh? But how does A-S-S make the validity of a statement clear? Ass. Because you gotta remember, both the long and the short thing have to match it. I don't think ass works for this description. Makes the validity of the statement clear. I think the school one is notice. Okay. We'll wait till we get to that. You don't see that rule in the list. Each clue is a hint for 2 different words. 2 different words. This clue is for 2 different words. The word below, which is the long word, and a second smaller word found within that word. Mat and inmate are kept behind locked doors. Martini and art can affect one greatly when made by someone with strong spirit. Both of these things have to make the validity of a statement clear. I almost feel like it's something like lawyer, L-A-W-Y-E-R, but we're missing a T. Try going to the next clue. You found the 4th one to be the easiest. On a certain scale, this is very hot. Boiling. Boiler. Kelvin. Celsius. Well, what is a 3-letter word that can be very hot? Because again, it's got to be both the long and the short one. Pepper, P-E-R, I don't know. Thermo, T-H-E-R-M-O. What other kind of scales are there? Weight, W-E-I-G-H-T. What are the different types of scales? Celsius, Kelvin. I'm sure there are others that I'm not thinking of. 10 is at the end. On a scale, 10 is the max. Music, M-U-S-I-C, missing a letter. 10. Absolute, 0, absolute. Molten, M-O-L-T-E-N. I mean, that is something that's very hot. I feel like the word scale has to be taken into account here. Scales. Scales of measurement. You like molten because then it gives notice, which you like for the next one, huh? Where is the thing here? Now let's see. I'll put it here. You think the scale's about on a scale of 1 to 10? Feels like a bit of a stretch to me. Do you think if you have no school, that is a notice? And you're saying that ICE is informing you that there's no school today. T-E-N, T-E-N, that does kind of work. Scale of 1 to 10, she's a 10. Women like to say that all the time. All right, well, what about this one? A group composed of members that have similar characteristics has ICE in it. Population, relations, a family, F-A-M-I-L-Y. Doesn't have ICE in it. Relations, race, people of the same nationality. Choir, orchestra, church, C-H-U-R-C-H, U-R-C-H. Dogs are all similar. So breed, B-R-E-E-D-S, E-E-D-S. I don't think EEDS is a word. Cult, O-C-C-U-L-T, occult. Missouri Bible College. I don't know about similar characteristics. You think the notice is a stretch? I think molten is a stretch, but these are all very difficult, so. Group composed of members that have similar characteristics. A group, a collective. How is notice a stretch? I don't know. I can see notice, although the ice part of it seems like a stretch. How does ice inform you of anything? You see it, and you just know that there's no school today. The ice part is the part that I feel like is a little bit of a stretch. You get a notice that there's no school. I think that might be a British thing, because in the U.S., it sounds like that might be official. Like you get an official notice that there's no school. But I don't think there's anything official like that in the US. It's the news that tells you. Traits. Traits. AITS isn't a word, though. Aids is not a word. Similar characteristics. Let's do a thesaurus on traits. Attribute, character, feature, habit, manner, idiosyncrasy, oddity, peculiarity, quality, quirk, trick, virtue. Ice informed Randy once that when you fall and your head breaks your fall on concrete, it's not going to feel pleasant. It's true. I know, this is tough. Do I even think this is useful towards this whole cat castle thing? TOR. I don't know if these are connected or not. The first word of each small word forms this week's solution, a member of the sixth clue. A member of the sixth clue. M-A something T-I. Martin. Bird? Flock? Martin is a type of bird, right? Yes, martini. Member of the sixth clue. Genus. Genus. No. What is that book that's got a bunch of like a bird watchers, like the different types of breeds? Genus, phenome. What are words for that? Species. SPCIES. I think it's too long, isn't it? Okay, why can't I press I? It's too long. And that four-letter thing doesn't really work. Insect? Oh, and then sect. That seems good. Sect is like a cult. Yes. That seems good. The first letter of each small word forms this week's solution. M-A something T-I-S. M-A something T-I-S. Mantis. So this would be an N. A mantis is an insect, right? A praying mantis. Nod makes the validity of this statement clear. Whoops. You nod when you're giving affirmative, and you could say maybe nodded or something. I don't know, there's probably something else for this. I don't know. Do we think this is right? O needs art. You're right. Maybe not nod then. But I feel like N has to be the first letter because mantis is an insect. Said that one was someone who takes the notes of a meeting or in court. That word you said was too long. Notary. Notary? N-O, that's N-O-T-A-R-Y, right? How would not make the validity of a statement clear? Not makes the validity clear. It's not validity. Not valid, huh? Do we like this? Now what TF do we do with this? Well, I'm going to write in red. Mantis is the overarching clue. Mat, art, not, 10, ice, sect. Can we apply that some way to this? Because this is similar where the first letter of each clue gives you an answer. Castle. So that first letter is an answer for something. Good work, team. Good job, team. I don't know what this is useful for, but I think that this might be right. I think this might be right. Now, the thing is, I don't know what to do with any of that because I can't enter it anywhere. We have plenty of steps. Like, even if I go back down to where that one 3-letter puzzle is, I don't know what to do with that. So, okay, you know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna go back outside and I'm gonna play with some names in the admin thing. This is the thing, it feels like even if you solve a puzzle sometimes, you're like, okay, not sure what to do with that information. Because I have to get to a room to use that information, or something. You have I00 written on your castle, and there was a thing in the grotto that says I space 100. True. And I was comparing that. This note, I was seeing that I00. So maybe this is the admin key. Maybe this is the archive admin key somehow. Maybe it's connected to the archive admin key that we need. Let's go look in this room here. I did want to try something though on the before I mess with that IOO thing. I want to check. I want to use the head of security, his pseudonym, as an admin key and see what happens. And it's Kirk Darren, so D-A-R-R-K. Admin not found. Okay, so he's not in there. All right, so you're thinking potentially this note. We have that IOO. And we did see K-A-T in that one, in the dog room, right? Well, if it's a space, then maybe It'd be CI something here. I don't know. I space IOO. I space IOO. Is that why the cat is all spread out? Oh yeah, the cat is he's like holding up a seed really high, isn't he? I don't know, I feel like we're just making stretches right now, right? Like, I don't know, like, we don't have any clues for this. This feels like we're just making a stretch here. Alright, one thing I am gonna do, I saved the, I wanna check everybody's name in the admin keys. Where did I do that? It was Blueprint Staff. Staff role. Where did I put staff roll call? Staff role right there. I'm gonna try everybody's names in here and see if anything happens. Tried Kirk Darren. R Moore we've used before. Kimberly Thompson would be this. I'm pretty sure we've used this one. She was the other one that has admin access. Chef DeCamp. Christoph. I haven't tried Robert Nogula. N-O-G-U-R. I mean, D-E-C-A. Chef. Surely he's not one. We know that Hartley Ruota has been deactivated. Christoph the chauffeur. I tried Kirk Darren and that didn't work, did it? Didn't we find something in the locker room that had stuff scribbled on it? Yes. And that's what I filled in. I even have it saved somewhere. What did I even call it? Locker room. It's like cut off somewhere. This. Mathematics answer key. It's this. And that's what I've been using to compare to this. That's why I put 600 below. Because I thought it looked like this. I put the SIXORO because I thought maybe that's what that was a clue about. I don't know if that's right. I feel like I'm grasping at straws. And I also feel like there's nothing else I can do today other than make crap up. So I think I'm just going to end the day and try to find more clues. I wonder if keeping self-lighting torch in the coat check might be a good idea. Oh well. Alright, let's call it a day. I feel like... oh, Scarlet Shopping Center. I feel like I might need to check out the... what is it? Reddington... visitor book or whatever again. The vacation thing. To maybe remind myself what the weather is in the different areas if it talks about that. I can't remember if it's... talks about Reddington. I don't know if it talks about the other countries or not. Alright, gems, keys, and a mask. Nice. My big hope is that we get classroom again, so that maybe, because I feel like there's going to be more, potentially more clues in the other classrooms I haven't been to yet. But we also need to figure out which room has the brick. Hold on a second. The brick wall that I need to break down. So I haven't figured. I don't think I've seen a brick wall that looks like it can be broken down yet. Kind of want to check root cellar for that. Let's go root cellar. Can I even get to a wall? I mean, this kind of looks like it has walls that I could maybe break through, but they're behind things. I don't know, maybe it's in the shelter, maybe. Could be the shelter, and I haven't looked at the shelter's walls enough for a crack in the wall. I don't know. I won't really know until I walk up to the wall with the powered hammer. I almost wonder if I just need to be resetting days over and over until I get classroom again. I'll know the wall as soon as I see it? Okay. Well, I feel like then I didn't see it there. So it must not be in root cellar. I mean, I don't even know what I'm looking for now. What am I looking for? I just don't even know. I guess corner rooms to make use of the conservatory. Looking for answers. True. Definitely looking for answers in all the wrong places. Clues that I haven't found before. That's what I'm looking for. I think I need to do something in the den. I probably need a certain item because there's a clock tower somewhere. They mention a tower of clocks, but I haven't gotten any kind of clue about that. About what to do in that room that I know of. Yeah, I need a new clue. Library books to read, definitely. There's also a bookstore book. I think there's one more book I haven't ordered. So, getting library and bookstore would be very, very good. So let me start banging things open, actually. Shield. I don't think I need the torch today. It would save me a couple keys if I had had that already. Let's go storeroom. Get the items from here. Man, all this dirt and no shovel. Beep, boop, boop. Enjoy a lunch. Thank you. I will. I didn't walk into that room and get that gem yet, did I? No, I didn't. So let's do this first. Keep passing up on the utility closet. There's probably an item in there too. I got money for days if I can get the shop here. Yeah, there's gotta be something with this room with the giant clock. Still don't have a shovel to like go around clicking on the floors. All right, code check. We can get our item. Let's go ahead and do that. It was the electromagnet. So we get the key room. We can get crap tons of free keys. Let's see what we got. We got the hammer. Okay. Anything I can make yet? Not yet. Okay. Have I done any gear rooms? I actually have. I've done workshop, and that's it. Let's go and do pump room. Not gonna do anything in the pump room, but do I need to do anything in the pump room? No, I like the way things are set up currently. Free green rooms over here could be quite good. Okay, let's do this. This will dead end me. Looking for a shovel in this room. No shovel. No, okay. But if I draft green rooms over on the other side of the thing, which is likely, they will be free. We need a garden shed. Yes, yes, always. I want to get an experiment going. I want to redraw so I don't dead end here. This is the problem. I kind of just don't know what I'm looking for right now. If I have 2 shops, double my money. I have no shops. Just kind of don't know what I'm looking for right now. And that's been the feeling for a while now, it feels like. I'm looking for a garden shed. Okay, sure. This will have 2 doors in it, I think. Unless I do the utility closet now, then I'll have 3 doors the next time I do it. Okay, let's go ahead and just do this. Hope I don't dead end. Because I've been really enjoying this game, but when... Who was it? Somebody has said, you still have 300 hours left in this game. I'm like, it does not feel like there's 300 hours of content still in this game, I'll be honest. Dead ending if I don't get a straight through. Okay, Chapel will do it. It just doesn't feel like 300 hours worth of content still here. Maybe I need to... Probably something I do need to do is look through the new clue book again, maybe. Security level high, because it will all be unlocked. And let's get an experiment going, because why not? Alright. experiment setup. Maybe sort through my screenshots, file away the blatantly finished ones like VAC controls, maybe help clear the mind or something. Yeah, that might be a good idea. I kind of feel like I need to go through my clues too. 2 more gems. When you draft a hallway, immediately gain something, spread dirt, 3 aquariums. What if I got a bunch of aquariums? That could be interesting. Spend 2 or more gems, add 3 aquariums. When I draft hallway from a hallway. How about I just do immediately add 3 aquariums? Let's just do that. And hope I get a shovel from one of the aquariums or something. I don't know if you can get a shovel for aquariums. Oh, there's a gem there. Save my gems. Yeah, because I'm feeling a bit dead-ended unless I can RNG the school outer room right now. Or RNG the outer room that's got the brick and get the hammer. Like there is a lot of RNG right now. Okay, library. Let's see if we can draft the bookstore. I have already done volume 4 of this. Yeah, this is the tools one. So I think I might have checked out all of the drafting strategies now. Come on, bookstore. Come on, bookstore. Maybe I roll for bookstore. Nope, we just get it. Perfect. Now, we don't get this room, but that's okay. We get bookshop. A new book we can check out will be very nice. Curse of the Black Bridge. Hopefully this will give me some direction. So we'll need a library tomorrow to check that book. Whatever Curse of the Black Bridge is. Beat the game and get 25% achievements, 25 hours. Get the other 75% achievements, 200 hours. You have played many games like that. You've basically seen everything. The rest is achievement hunting. Not saying you've seen everything. Feels like I'm getting there, though. Yeah, I'm sure I haven't, but it's feeling that way. I would like to buy stuff, actually. Because if I could buy hammer... I mean, shovel, yes, there's so much stuff to dig. Magnifying glass, too. Okay, we have lots of stuff we can dig, too. Potentially go out and dig all those rooms we've been in. Go ahead and do that because that gets me to guaranteed this other room. We already ran our experiment. Oh, nice. It just magneted up the key. I think that might be the first time I've noticed that going off. So if I do this when I dig up rooms, if I dig in a room, it unlocks the door, which is going to save me some keys. A thing I do know I need to figure out is... There's got to be a key somewhere for her ladyship's diary. There's got to be a key somewhere for that, and I don't know where that is. Probably the vault and other vault keys is something to look for, I guess. So I don't dead end down here. You can give me a oblique hint about that clue. Since I'm feeling a little lost right now, sure, give me an oblique hint. If it's just even just a direction for something I can look for, and it might be helpful. All right, we should be able to do Secret Garden here. Oh, it's not locked though. You know what? I haven't gone to Rumpus Room for a while. Where would the lady be now? Oh, there's Bishop in this room. Well, her ladyship, she'd probably be in the tomb. Because she's probably dead, right? So maybe tomb. Maybe there's something I can find in the tomb. Is there supposed to be money in this room? Oh. I magneted it all up. Okay. Okay, so maybe there's a tomb thing, if that's where she is. If she's dead, I assume she's dead. Maybe this guy can give me a clue I'm needing.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of the dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Alright, tell me something I need to know.
I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
What do we got? A statue of a
Faintly in the mist,
angel or
I
something.
see a figure. A statue cradled in a courtyard of sentinel stone.
Okay.
You will find yourself one day wandering these paths.
Is that another room I haven't been to, I wonder?
Walking in the footsteps of the past.
That looks like that's outside. I wonder if I can get in the east side of the grounds somehow.
And waiting. Searching for a shadow that will never be cast.
Okay.
Longing for the day to end. The hours to pass. What you have heard here has
Something about a time puzzle? I don't know. I don't feel like I learned much there other than
Alzara
there are some rooms to unlock or something.
until the dawn of the following day. I will have nothing more to say.
Okay. I don't know that that really gives me much direction, but thanks, bro. Thanks for nothing, I guess. Thanks for nothing. But I should be able to use Secret Garden Key here. Alzara's a beast, though. Definitely a beast. All right. Do I care about opening both of these? I don't even know that I care about even getting into room 46 today, so I'm not going to take the time to do all that. Love that dude. It's cool. I wish I didn't have to... I wish it wasn't the same, like... intro and outro every single time. Because that gets a little repetitive. How many of these rooms do I have so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to get this after like getting 8 of these rooms. So I'm gonna take another aquarium. Yeah, just get to the point, bro. That's right. But you're right, he's cool. I like him. Are there even 8 mech rooms? That's a good question. Mechanarium. I don't know if it counts itself or not. Boiler, utility, pump, security, workshop, laboratory. I count 7. Count 7 counting the mechanarium. It does count itself? Okay. Alright, well let's... And if I do this, there will be 2 extra rooms because it's considered a bedroom here. 2 extra items. I'm actually going to do this even though I wanted to do boiler room. I'm hoping to get... Hoping for special items. Pretty sure I've gotten... battery or something in that room before. Maybe not. Can help. Can get Hall of Mirrors to help with that as well. That's true. Hall of Mirrors is pretty rare. I guess my goal for today, since it doesn't feel like I can get any new clues, is get to the corners for chance at Conservatory. And some rarity changes. Silver key, sure. Maybe they can be a mecha run, see what happens if you have a billion doors, maybe. I want to do Mechanarium last. If I can. So I think I still need boiler room and something. Yeah, go ahead and do boiler room here. Oh, there's dirt in here. I almost wonder if I should go back and dig up everything possible, because maybe there's a random key I can get, a random vault key somewhere. I don't know where all the vault keys are, but they usually seem to be in certain, like, either rooms or something. Could use Night Shield versus Dark Room. Yeah, let's go for that. Or I could just go Funeral Parlor, actually. What clues are we looking for? I looked at the mailroom letters earlier and ascertained he needs to look more closely at a new clue. Yeah, I need to look at new clue again for sure. Treasure Trove a second time? Or do I want to try to re-roll for Conservatory? Actually, Treasure Trove is not dead end me, so yeah, let's do that. One more corner I can go for Observatory. Money fly to me. Alright, so the last chest I opened said green notes in this room are true. Green memos and white boxes are always lies. Alright. Green memos and white boxes. I don't know if I care to try to record and remember all that stuff. Well, I have the electromagnet. If I want to just go steal all the stuff in here. This gets me a gem and some dice. I have 9 dice right now. Holy crap. Why do I have 9 dice? Probably Blessing of the High Roller. Give me all of the keys! Alright, and let's buy the special key. What do we get? Rocks buried in dirt. So rare. I know, right? And I'll take the lockpick kit. Why not? Buy it out. I'm stumbling upon castle as I go. Am I? I don't know if I'm actually. Maybe I am and don't know it. Maybe, I don't know. It's hard to know what I'm stumbling upon sometimes, it feels like. This will let me get that room and that room. So let's do stars. Let's go ahead and do rotunda. Nope, I don't have the gems for that, never mind. Then let's redraw. I did get boiler room. I feel like I'm still maybe missing one more mechanical room. Let's go ahead and do it now. I feel like we're gonna get a lot of doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we got all the doors. Although one of them is blocked by foundation, but that's fine. Let's see if we get anything new in here. Okay, that was worth. All right, Sanctum Key. Which clue for Sanctum Key was that? I want to mark it off. Blueprints. Sanctum Key clues. Oh, that's got to be the last key. That's the last door of 8. It's got to be that one. I was assuming that meant this 8th door here, but last door of 8. Yeah, it's got to be that one. Sweet. All right, we're making progress. Hey, battery in here. If I can get broken lever, we can make and check the hammer thing, which I would really like to do. That's already open because of secret garden room thing. Keycard. Okay, well, don't need it, but cool. Alright, so we're only missing 2 of those guys now, so that's pretty nice. I wonder if there's ever a chance of getting broken lever in here. Shoes. Sadly, no lever. Okay. Now that I've finished it, I can cheese that and only open 3 doors if I draft it as a dead end. Only need 4 mech rooms to do it that way. Wait, now that you've finished it, you can cheese that and only open 3 doors if you draft it as a dead end. Do you mean to get the corner things? I think I know what you're saying there, I think. If you draft the mecha room into a known dead end, it forces the doors as corner doors instead of real doors. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought you were saying there. Okay, cool. Good to know. I was wondering if that was the case, so good knowledge, good knowledge. Beautiful. Give me that conservatory. Only a corner of conservatory, only after library's bookshop, master bedroom, and east wing hall, only east wing, west wing hall, garage, relative chamber, from south facing doors. I already know all this stuff. Okay, good. All right, what do we got? Kitchen, billiard room, and attic. Yes. You be commonplace. Even though you're a dead end, you have all of the items. And I feel like there might even be clues in this room that I need. Yes, I was hoping I'd hit that. Kitchen, I don't want to be that common. I'm gonna make you like unusual, I think. I think same with billiard room. I mean, I can get keys from this room, but I want rooms with more doors. The best dead end, yeah. I think we're gonna go with that. Unusual, unusual, commonplace. You axed the attic? You have yet to change its rarity, though. Unfortunate. Axed. What does axe mean? You got rid of it? How do you get rid of a room? I don't think I care about the money. Armory axe. I don't think I've interacted with that yet. Alright, that's okay. A little bit of a spoiler. It's fine. I got the axe from the armory. It takes away the gem cost. What? Y'all are talking about stuff that I have not seen yet. Oh, oops. Stop spoiling, chat. Jeez. The only things I've seen in the armory are shield, Morningstar, and the lighter. I have not seen any axe. Alright, I can get to this room from security, so greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Maybe I can find my lever that I'm missing by doing this. You can buy Axe body spray. Okay, good recovery. Good recovery. Attracts all the ladies. I don't know if it attracts the right kind of ladies. Give me a lever. Give me a lever. Damn. Right, well, this is the last room to draft, so I'm really wanting to get lever. So I'm more likely to find items in green rooms. Which green room would be most likely to have a lever? Because I can re-roll a bunch here. I don't know if dark room can add lever if I go turn the lights on. Yeah, we do have dice. Is gymnasium possible to have a lever? The damn weight room is actually where you've seen it the most. I can shield myself if I find that. Let's roll down a bit here. Can locker room have the lever inside its little lockers? You've only seen shoes in gem, huh? In gym. I have keys for days. Can locker room have it? I know you can find gems and stuff in the lockers. I don't know that the broken lever can be in their locker room. You don't... locker room might, but you don't quote me, you're not sure. And let's just redraw some more. I think you're gonna appear in aquarium, right? On that box. It's also considered a green room, so items more likely to appear in green rooms. I feel like random items can appear on that. You have seen it on that barrel? Alright, let's go for it. Let's go for it, aquarium. Come on, give me the switch. Yes! Frickin' hit it, boy. Nice. Frickin' column of shots. All right, we can go make the hammer and check it now. Which I think is the last thing we can do today. Sanctum key. So let's go ahead and code check it now, so I don't forget. And then we do sanctum key, and then we call it a day and try to get it's all about the outer rooms now. I need the outer room with a brick wall, and then I got to find code check. And then, where is it? Over here. And then we need classroom run again. Just summon a lever. So easy. I know. So easy. Rand, why don't you do that every time? I don't know. I should do that every time, shouldn't I? Guess I'd go around digging places that I didn't have the shovel earlier, too. Lever, sledgehammer, battery pack, power hammer, bazinga. Okay, so where else can I dig? There's some digging in here. I can go dig in the root cellar, too. Did I just leave it on the table? My bad. Thank you. Okay. Did I have a shovel for the terrace? I got steps for days. Let's check if I dug. I did not. I should be... about to say, I should be making this shovel detector. Although the best shovel type is shovel battery, the same combo that power hammer was for the deep diving thing, but I can't do that. Don't have multiple batteries. Shovel detector. Yeah, jackhammer, that's the thing. Not that I need that stuff, but... Okay, we're done. All right, so let's go. Use our sanctum key. I'll go to the root cellar first, since it's on the way. The experience of 1,000 workshop assemblies, that's right. I forgot last time to take the car keys to the car when it was open. That's the thing, there's so many things to do, and I just can't remember all the things to do. Sleeping Mask and Shoe should have made an item called Sleepwalking. Okay. I also didn't check my hammer like I meant to do. Okay, let me just walk, check the walls. Make sure I'm not missing a wall I can break through here. It's all blocked, so I'm surely not. Oh, I didn't code check it. Do I code check it? Let's code check it now. That way, after I open the Inner Sanctum, I can just call it a day. And you can jackhammer in the gem room to get free gems. But that's, you have a chance of collapsing it. So I've only done that once. The one time I got the jackhammer. All right. I think we're missing 2 more sanctum keys, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right? High up among all the clocks, a king on his throne. So I don't know where those are. Still, any day we get an inner sanctum key is a good day. Problem is, I still need to find clues. For some of the runes. Yeah, new clue book. We'll look through that. Maybe I'll look through that. If tomorrow I don't roll any of the outer rooms that I want, maybe I'll, before I do anything that day, I'll start looking through looking through all my clues and checking things off. Yeah, I can't even do that. It's fine. So let's go ahead and do this one. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so I checked my power hammer. I don't think there's anything else we can do today, is there? I don't think so. Maybe let's look at the clues now, because it's almost break time. Let me start looking through clues here. Let me start closing some stuff off here. I have all these things open. Save, close. Save, close. Save, close. Pull them all up first to do this faster. So many freaking clues, man. I think I even had some of these open twice. Kind of a mess. Okay, so we save this. Close. Close. Save this one, which hopefully is right and useful. Don't know what to use that for. Save. Definitely save that. Save the castle clue. Okay. All right, so let's do this. Let's make a new folder. Call them finished clues. Clean up a little bit. The angels in the chapel. Are we done with this clue? We use this to open a thing. I think that's done. 8 realms, 8 princes. We have no idea what that is. There's all the new clue things. Admin key. Yeah, I don't need that anymore. Aquarium fully drained. Yeah, we don't need that. The laundry room. That, bafflers, we might still need that. Birth certificate, maybe might need that. Postcard, maybe. Sticky note. I don't think I need to keep that, even though it's not finished. That's easy to remember. The car stash note. Last delivery, Denny has payment. That's an address in Trinsdale. That might be useful. That, yes, we'll keep that up. Chessboard, we finished. I might need to do it again, but we're pretty much finished with that. All the classroom ones I'm keeping up for now. Cloister grounds. Yeah, that's done. We know how to do that now. Desolate princess born in exile. Jerry, that might be useful. I'm gonna hold on to that for now. Dovecote message. We are returning east and should arrive on Tuesday. If coast is not clear, lower the 8D to warn us. They've used 8D a lot. I don't think I need to keep that clue. Though, yeah, I don't need to keep that. That's fine. The fuse box hint, we're done with that. Geography, worksheet symbols. Yeah, I don't need to keep that. I've got that finished, I think. High pressure condenser, we know what that one was for. We're done with that. Oval clue. 45292, that is probably a number I'll want to have. 4 plus 5 is 9. Times 2 is 18. Divided by 9 is 2. Minus 2 is equals 0. That's the colors of the math stuff. That might be a clue I need for something. Intersanctum clue, we're keeping that for now. We're done with this one, basically. Put that one there. Mathematics answer key. I'll hold on to that for now. Admin keys, I'm gonna keep that. Original Gardener's logbook. I don't know if I need that, so I'm gonna keep that out for now. Metro map, we might need that at some point. Passports. Ransom note. Maybe we need that. Reddington map. Might need that. The drain levels, I don't need that anymore. The heist picture might be useful. Safe house computer note. I don't know what that's for, but I haven't used it yet. I've already used this sigil. How many passports do I have? 2, I think? I think all the sigil things I want to keep available. Keep all the sigil things. Soil survey, I don't think that's super important. I might need that eventually, but that's not super needed. Damn it, it's too far down. There it is. The roll I might need. Star schedule. This, I know that 22 is bad. I don't think I actually need to keep that. And the second one lists that day 50's got a new constellation, but I don't need to keep that out here. Trophy room, yeah, I don't need that. We can see that in our opening, in our entry hall every day. Treasure map. This is the first treasure map we found. We don't need to keep that, I don't think. Underground map, that's useful to have available, I think. And then the underground things. Okay, I'm gonna call that good for our notes right now. And we might look through new clues tomorrow. My main goal right now is to get classroom again, and or figure out which outer room has broken wall. I feel like it might just be tomb. I feel like I need to get tomb or classroom. I also think I need to get the torch to the classroom. So, all right, we're gonna call it a day. I'm gonna take my final break of the day. So GG cookie time for organization. We have a powered hammer in our coat check. I'm Stan Treshy's restroom. Y'all enjoy chair ad time. Let's see what we have. The Archaeological Shopping Center. And when we come back, we'll see if we can get the outer room we want and maybe finish our classrooms that we started earlier, didn't get finished. But y'all rock. See you in just a bit, my friends.